Hey, welcome to Makai's World. Today on Puerto Viejo Highlights, we're going to talk to you about a place that's near and dear to me, and it's called Lazy Loft Hostel at Stanford's. I'm going to go ahead and show you a video shot by Frank Weber all about the place. Let's go ahead and check it out. So that is the Lazy Loft. If you are going to visit Puerto Viejo, you have to think of a few different things, a lot of different things. Puerto Viejo has a lot to offer, and it has every different level of accommodation in Puerto Viejo. All kinds of restaurants, all kinds of everything. So really you have to find out what kind of traveler you are or what kind of place that you really want before choosing a place. Puerto Viejo used to be, when we first started coming down there 10, 15 years ago, it was pretty much a sleepy fisherman town that they talked about. Everybody's just riding on bike and it's really slow paced and everything is super chill. Most of the roads weren't paved, all of these kind of things. Well, a lot has changed over the last 10 years. It's still a town with a lot of personality, very eclectic and very unique, especially compared to the rest of Costa Rica. But it is not so much of a sleepy town anymore. You go a little bit outside of town, yeah, sleepy, quiet, after dark, it's super mellow. But Puerto Viejo has become a tourist destination for people all over the world and a lot of the people from around Costa Rica. So when you're in the middle of town, there are tons of restaurants around every corner, like on every corner, 3 per block, whatever. And there are hostels and hotels and pretty much anything you want. And there's every level of hotel, hostel, restaurant, soda, all of these kind of things. Where does Lazy Loft fall into this equation? Well, Lazy Loft began during the era of the Lazy Man, and the Lazy Man was located at the traditional Stanford location, one of the original tourist spots in Puerto Viejo, one of the early discotheques, all these kind of things. And then Lazy Man came in and it became a whole different thing for a while, and Lazy Loft was born during that era. So it is situated above what used to be Lazy Man and is now Stanford's again. And it is right in the heart of Puerto Viejo. So this is kind of a unique place for a unique kind of traveler, and that is usually the younger people, the people that are out there for an adventure, the people that kind of want to be the life of the party. Well, they have an opportunity to live the party by living at Lazy Loft. During the week, it could be super chill on the nights and everything, and on the weekends, it gets pretty loud because they're above one of the original party places of Puerto Viejo, and it's called Stanford's. So if you're trying to get, the very deep, tranquil sleep, out there in the nature, it's not going to happen at Lazy Loft. But if you want to be a part of Puerto Viejo and see what it's like from basically a bird's eye view of being right in the middle of town, then that is the place for you. It's situated right above Stanford, so you're going to get one of the only hostels that have a pure beach view where you're sitting there and you can just wake up in the morning and you look out over the Caribbean and you can take a few steps and you're on the beach. That doesn't happen. There's very few places that have that in Costa Rica, so that is one very unique thing about it. They also have been doing some things where they have semi-private shows where they do some live music or DJ, some small things just for the hostel guests and a few others. They've been doing that, so if you're into music and just want to connect with people on that level in the heart of Puerto Viejo, that's going to be the place for you. So if you're looking for the hostel vibe and the hostel prices, but you're not necessarily looking to be right in the center of town, you can also venture out a little bit down the road to places like La Ruca, Rocking Jay's, Tasty Days Hostel, and just keep on going down the road. And there's all kinds of options for you to check out and to stay in places that aren't right in the middle. But if you want to be in the heart of Puerto Viejo and really experience this thing, then Lazy Loft is a really cool and really unique option. That is Lazy Loft Hostel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, do all these things. And we're gonna get at you with other places in Puerto Viejo, in Costa Rica, in Charleston, South Carolina, around the world, different locations that you might want to learn about and know a little bit more about. So thank you all for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Pura vida and peace.